Hello guys, welcome to module 6 of basics of HTML. In this module, as I said, I'll be explaining briefly about HTML styles tag. Okay, so HTML styles is basically an attribute that is used to add in style to elements such as color, the font, the size, the background color, the font families, etc. So the basic syntax to follow this HTML style is you have to write the tag name that can be in heading or it can be in paragraph. Then again you have to give a space, then write style, and then equals to double commas and the property colon value and semicolon, then close the commas and close the bracket. Okay, so the property is basically CSS property and the value is CSS value. Right now I won't be explaining much about the CSS property and CSS value, but for instance just know that font color is the property and red is the value. Just remember it this way. Okay, so if I start with this background color, suppose you want to make a background color of something to black or red or something, so you can do in two ways. So there is a body tag, you can do it itself in the body tag, and everything inside the body will be having a background color of suppose powder blue. Now if you want, you can do it separately in a separate tag. In the body, in the heading tag, you can give a space and write the style, same format, and in the paragraph tag you can do the same thing. So I'll show you how these things happen. Okay, so the very first thing I'll do, I'll give this thing in a body. Okay, the body, I'll write style equals to double commas. Okay, I'll write background color colon red. Okay, I'll put a semicolon and then write, suppose h1 is the heading, so this is me. Okay, slash h1, I close this thing and I write a paragraph, this is me again, but in paragraph. You close this thing, slash p, you save this thing and you run this thing on a page. This is how it comes. Okay, so the text is right now by default is in black color, and the background, because since you give the background color in the body, so everything inside the body will be having a background of red. Now alternatively you can do something else. Rather than giving this thing in a background in a body tag, you can give this thing separately in heading tag like this and the paragraph tag. Okay, so suppose the heading I want in red color and the paragraph I want in blue color. Okay, I'll save this thing, I'll run this thing, and the heading is in red color, and the heading is in red color and the paragraph is in blue color. But since we also did not remove this style tag, that's why everything is coming in red. So if I remove this thing, if I save this thing, reload, so the heading is having a background color of red, paragraph is having a background color of blue. Okay, so this is how this tag works, the background color. Now if you want the text color by your own choice, you can do the same way. I'll show you how it happens. So after this semicolon, I'll write color only, color colon, and since the red is the color, the background color, I'll give it a white. Okay, I'll use a semicolon, and here the background color is blue, so again I'll give the text color is white, color white, comma, I'll save this thing, I'll run this thing, and see, the background color is red, font color is white, background color is blue for the paragraph, font color is white. Okay, so this is how this text colors works. Now if you want to add some separate fonts to each and anything, like you can use a font, Vardhana is a font, Courier is a font. So by default the font is Vardhana here, so you have to use font family as a tag. So what you can do here is you write after this comma font dash family and comma colon Vardhana. Okay, and here you can use font family as Courier. Okay, you save this thing, you run this thing, and the fonts are changed accordingly. Okay, so this is the basic tagging of how you can style the font family. Okay, now the next thing is the text alignment. You want the text to be aligned to the left or to the center, to the right, or justified. That depends totally on you. So if I want this text to be on the center, text align, colon, that is center. Okay, and here I use text align as right. Okay, I'll save this thing, I'll reload the page. Okay, this came to center. I forgot the use the dash here. So text align to the right, it sent to right. So this is how this text align feature works. So you can change the background color here, you can use the color of the font, you can change the font family. That font family spelling is again wrong, and you can use the text align. So these are all the CSS properties: this text color, the background color, the font family. This is the CSS property, and this red is a value, white is a value, Vardhana is a value. So these are called CSS properties and CSS values, what I showed you in the first slide. Okay, now the text size is also a manual thing, you can do it by yourself. So what you can do is here, suppose I delete this thing, I write, so the heading h1, I'll write style equals to font size colon, suppose 50 pixels. Okay, and semicolon, and save, and write, this is my heading. I'll close this thing, slash h1, I'll save this thing, I'll run this thing. So this is the actual font size of 50 pixels. Suppose I want to increase to 150 pixels, I'll save this thing, I'll run back. This is my heading. So in this way you can change the font size of anything.